So today's video is all about planning, goal setting, resetting, and getting ready for 2024. If you are new here, hi, I'm Corinne, a 30-something living alone here in Australia. I quit my full-time teaching job at the end of 2022. And throughout 2023, I have been working at a dog kennel part-time, and then I also started my own virtual assistant business. I have, over the year, realised that the virtual assistant business wasn't quite working for me, and I have shut that down. And in 2024, I am actually headed back into the classroom. So I'm really looking forward to dipping my toe back into education and seeing how I feel about it. I got quite burnt out at the end of 2022. So it's been really nice to have that break and step away throughout 2023. But so I'm so interested to see career-wise what this next year is going to hold for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into my Notion. I kind of store my whole life in Notion, all of my planning and organising and my bits and pieces. I'm going to jump into Notion. I'm going to come up with a word for the year, like an intention. I haven't done that for a couple of years. I used to do it all the time, but I really feel like that's something I would like to do again this year. Then I'm going to set some goals, and then I'll use those to put together a vision board. I've got one here that I made last year, and I really enjoyed having that. And it was interesting to see which of my goals and visions kind of came to fruition. So I'll definitely make a new vision board. And then I'll probably also just do a little bit of tarot. I really enjoy pulling cards and reading the meanings, and I think it's a really good way to help you reflect, and it can also help you get really clear on what you are hoping is going to come out of the deck. So yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of that as well. Alrighty, so this is my little Notion hub where I keep my life, and we're going to pop into my goal getter area. I have my 2023 goals and my 2024 goals. I've already started the template, all ready to go. The first thing is this word for 2024, and I got this little formatting for this little section from Jules Acree, so check out her Design Your Life challenge if you're interested in a bit more of this kind of goal setting stuff. It's really, really good. Okay, word for 2024. Actually, I think we might do all these other goals and then come back to the word. Oh, and I popped this down here because I found this quote, better an oops than a what if, on Pinterest. And I just thought it was the perfect way of summing up how I feel about life and the decisions I've been making lately and some of the changes that have been going on, and I just love it. So I might take that and actually pop it up here as like a bit of a quote. Better an oops than a what if. Just a little bit of a mantra for life. Now, I have been reflecting and thinking about these goals for a little while now. I do have a Pinterest board that's just called Vision Board. And when I think of things that I might want to achieve in life, or that like a feeling, a vibe, or something that I feel like I'm trying to emulate, I'll pin things about that onto Pinterest. So I find that if you start doing that a few weeks before you actually sit down to do a session like this, you've got a really good idea of what you're aiming for and what you want. My goals, every year I break them up into categories. So I've got travel, career, creativity, hobby, lifestyle, social media, money. All right, so lifestyle. One of the things that's going to be really interesting next year is how I stay fit and active, which might sound like a weird thing to say, but basically this year, because I was working part-time at a dog kennel, so 3 days a week, it was super, super physical. I was doing at least 15,000 steps every one of those days, and then I was doing like physical work, wheelbarrows, digging, physically moving dogs around. It was just very, very active, and that has kept me quite fit this year, and I haven't done anything else. I played netball, but I haven't like had a gym membership or specifically done anything to keep fit. Work's been doing that. Now that I'm moving away from that role, I will have to think about that. I am really actually keen to start running. I've never really been a runner, but I just listened to a podcast the other day. I've been watching a few YouTubes of people running, and it just feels like something that I could fit into my life at the moment. I don't really want to say like run a 5K. It's more that I want to, maybe that is, okay, maybe that's simple. Maybe I want to complete a 5K running program. because that's what I'd really like to do. Is there's so many great apps and things now that run you through how to get better at running, and I'd love to like do one of those and see if I can get better at running and enjoy running a bit more. So yeah, complete a 5K running program. I'm probably just going to jump around because there's things I know I want to do. So let's just put things in that I know I'm doing. I want to continue continue my TAFE degree. I am doing a diploma of library and information services. I think that's right. It's a 2-year degree, so it won't be finished next year. So it's not to complete my degree, but I just want to continue working on that and continue moving towards obtaining that degree. I know a lot of like productivity and goal setting people will tell you that your goals have to be like super specific, but that's not really how I work. I much prefer just having like broad ideas and things I'm working towards, and then, you know, month to month or each quarter or whatever, I can be more specific about what I really want to achieve. But for that year, I just like to have an idea of where I'm headed. So these are not SMART goals. I want to keep reading. I read 50 something books this year. My goal was 30, so I smashed that. But I think I'll be happy if I read 40. I'm going to say 40. It doesn't have to be 50. That was just, I had the time. So let's go with 40. Social media. Basically, I'd love to keep growing on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, please do that now. It really, really helps me out. Also, like this video if you're enjoying my content. Right now, as I am filming this, I have 219 subscribers, which is so exciting. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. It's so cool considering I started the year, I think my first video went up on the 1st of January, with no followers. To have 219 of you decide that you liked my content enough to subscribe and watch it, and that's just so cool. So I've got 219. I would love to have 500 by the end of the year. Obviously I'd love 1,000. I would love to get monetized. I think the fact that YouTube monetizes its creators and actually gives content creators money for doing a good job of creating content that people want to watch is the coolest thing ever. I think more platforms should be like that, because content creation takes time, it takes effort. Obviously people want to watch it, otherwise these platforms wouldn't be doing so well. I love a platform that actually gives back to the people making the content. So anyway, 1,000 subscribers would be amazing, but I'm going to keep things realistic. If I can have 500, so I can basically just go over double what I've got now by the end of next year, that would be amazing. Okay, travel. Last year I went to America, so I had like really set travel goals. This coming year, I don't know. I don't have any like set plans. I actually had this as a goal this year and didn't really do it, but I would love to do just some cozy like weekends away with my dog. Just, you know, like a cabin or car camping, or yeah, a dog-friendly hotel. I'd love to do that. So weekends away with Mason. I think that would be so cute. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm going to do any big trips in the coming year. I just don't think that's necessarily my focus. Maybe a girls' weekend would actually be so cool. I'd love to do that with my friends. I'm going to put that in as a goal and see what I can get organized, because we all live everywhere at the moment, me and my close friends, so it would be great to just have a nice weekend together. We'll see. I'll definitely put it down as a goal. Money, honey. I got the money, honey. Again, I'm not going to be super specific about these with like dollar amounts. I just need to wait and see exactly how much I'm going to be making now that I'm doing this kind of different role, going back kind of to school. I made a lot less than I normally do this year, so my savings have taken a bit of a dip. So I'm going to be a bit generic, but I need to build my emergency fund back up to 10,000 would be a goal. It's nowhere near that, but I would love to get that right back up. And then I would love to add consistently to my investment portfolio, which again, did not really get much money at all into my shares this year, which was fine. But I'd love to get a bit more consistent with that, get it like a little bit of money going in there each week or each month, just to start building it up again. Okay, I think that's a good start with just some ideas, some goals, some things I'm working towards. And I think my word for the year has come to me. And that word is simplicity. Lately, I have just really been trying to enjoy and embrace the simple things in life and just not feel such a need to be go, go, go or push, push, push towards more or bigger. I think that is how I really kind of was getting myself burnt out earlier on, is that it was always about what's next and how can I be better and how can I do bigger and how can I do more. And this year has really taught me that I don't need that to be happy, to feel successful, to be content. I can just keep things simple and enjoy the small things, hanging out with my family, spending time with my nephew, the sun being out, my toes in the sand. Like, those are the things that I think life should be about, and that I've really learnt to embrace that simplicity and enjoy that simplicity and seek out that simplicity. So yes, I think simplicity is the perfect intention, focus word to bring with me into 2024. Then what I just want to do is update my little Notion space, because I do check in with this really regularly. So we need a emoji and a cover. So I'm going to jump over to Pinterest and see if I can find something that just like embodies simplicity. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I just want like a really calm beach scene to be my header. Okay, just waves. Nature, simple, calming. All right, and then we need a little emoji. I think last year I did a sunflower for my 2023 goals emoji. All right, I think I'm gonna go with the sun. Just a little bit of positivity, and I like how cute that is with like the waves and the sun. It's got a good feeling to it. All right, and then I am going to make my physical vision board, but I also add some images just to this, just so that when I open up these goals, that's just the whole vibe. It's just the feeling that I want to have for the year ahead. A little bit of inspiration. Cute. Okay, there is my goal setting. I love it. I just thought of another thing that I really wanted to do this year, this coming year. And you've probably seen this idea if you're on Pinterest, possibly on social media. I see it everywhere. But I just created this little page for my monthly plan. And I popped in this little graphic that I grabbed off Pinterest, Joanna Raya. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but all credit for this to her. So it's one of those from now on, schedule your month like this. So one lunch with a friend, 24 hours on social media, one day outdoors, try something new, a date night, it'll be a solo date night, single girl over here, a breakfast meetup, a dinner, blah, blah, blah. And so then on the side, I've just put like the month, and then I can like pick dates and plan out each month to include these things. And I just think that that's really cute. They're really simple things. They're little things that are enjoyable, and incorporating them in and planning them into your day hopefully will just make a really nice thing to look forward to each month. So I've just added that in. All right, now I'm going to do my little tarot spread. I've just found a spread on Pinterest, because everything I do is either Pinterest or Notion, obviously. And I'm just going to do a little New Year spread and yeah, just get a little bit inspired, hopefully a little bit excited about what the year ahead has to hold based on which cards we pull out of here. So card number one is, what do I need to leave behind in the past year? And we've got the Empress. So our keywords for the Empress: Goddess, Femininity, Mother Earth. Ruled by Venus, the Empress is a card of love, creativity, and fertility. It celebrates the beauty in life and encourages you to get inspired by taking time for yourself. Connect with your feminine energy and dive deep into pleasurable activities. In short, go enjoy yourself. So I think this card kind of fits perfectly because this past year has really been all about me. In that I walked away from my career, I tried different jobs, I did different things. I just had this year where I did things differently. And so, yeah, I can kind of see how I'm walking away from that being the focus of this past year and into new year, new energy. Yeah, it kind of fits. To me, this is making sense. Card number 2 is, what do I want to manifest in the new year? The Six of Wands, upright. So the Six of Wands upright, keywords: victory, validation, and acknowledgement. Killing the game with absolutely no shame. You are on fire and there is no stopping you. People are taking notice of your success and acknowledging your talents. Despite all the challenges, you have managed to persevere through it all and come out on top. This is the validation you need to keep going and trust that you're on the right path. Okay, cool. It's basically saying, be proud of yourself, embrace your success. Everything that's happening is meant to be happening because you've worked hard to get to this point. So I think that is exactly what I want to manifest in the new year, is that I am on the right path. I am making great choices. I've been up and down, I've been all over the place about what I want to do and where my life's going, but this is the path that I should be on because it's all going to lead to good things. So that is a great card to get in this spot. Card number 3. What is an obstacle or challenge I may face in the new year? Ooh, Judgment. Sounds bleak. Keywords for the Judgment card: absolution, evaluation, reflection. Prioritize reflection and self-evaluation as you need time to regenerate. You've reached a checkpoint where you are ready to assess your life and release old wounds. Quiet contemplation can lead to an awakening that you are ready to change aspects of your life for the better. You'll be able to recognize patterns in the past that may have served you then but no longer serve you now. Authenticity has become important to you and you want to live your life aligned with your inner spirit and your truest self. You've learned from the past and are ready to carry those lessons into the future with experience and wisdom. Trust your judgment. Just this one, these cards are so aligned with how I am actually feeling about everything and going into the new year. And yeah, I think, I'm going back to a job that I had gotten burnt out. And I think I have learned a lot about myself, and I think I did need to self-reflect, and I think I'm going to need to keep doing that because I don't want to fall back into old patterns or old behaviors or things that I did just because it was easy. I've seen things I need to change personally in the way I approach things and the way I do things and my outlook. And yeah, it is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge to take that time to reflect and remind myself of everything I have learnt and how I want to approach things. Number 4, how can I overcome this obstacle? Princess of Wands. Okay, the Princess of Wands keywords are creative expression, spark, free spirit. Positive and passionate, the Princess of Wands dances with light-hearted abandon. She has an enthusiastic outlook on life and is brimming with ideas that she is dying to share with others. Open to discovery, she yearns for adventure, wanting to try anything and everything. By exploring the unknown, you learn more about yourself in the process. She is a catalyst for change, bringing a burst of inspiration to begin new projects for you to continue forging your path toward your vision. So, how do I overcome the challenge, which was actually remembering to reflect and do the things that I want to do and not fall back into my past patterns and things. And the way to do that is creative expression, is to try new things, have new adventures, have that spark, that love, that joy for life, that excitement. Live inspired and free as can be. The possibilities are endless. Yeah, I think that's what I need to keep reminding myself. I just need to find those sparks of joy those areas of creativity, inspiration, and I think it's all about positive energy. Positive energy is where it's at in 2024. And number 5, what do I need to know as I step into the new year? Ooh, we've got an upside down 2 of Wands. Okay, now this 2 of Wands card is the only one that's reversed, so it's upside down. And when this card is reversed, its keywords are doubt, limitations, comfort zone. The first sentence is just explains my brain. So many ideas, but where to begin? Your creative genius is hard at work churning out possibilities. However, not making any real progress without concrete next steps. Think about what your big picture vision is and narrow down your ideas to the one that will get you where you want to go. By prioritizing your passion, you are prioritizing yourself. The road ahead offers many possibilities, but you may experience resistance to going down that path. There is a fear of leaving familiar ground, and you would prefer to stay in your comfort zone, even though you may realize that it is limiting how much you can grow. Listen to your inner voice and let it guide you to where your inspiration lies. Give yourself permission to follow your passion. That's interesting, because I feel like that is the literal path that my life has been on for the past year and will continue to be on next year. I am very much still finding my passion, I guess, in my career and in my life, and what do I want my life to look like, and what gives my life meaning, and all of those things. So yeah, this is why I enjoy tarot, because it just, this time, like, these cards have really like validated how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, but they also let me work through that and process it and really think it through. And it's just given me a real positive feeling for the year to come. I think I'm on the right path. I think I'm still finding myself a little bit and making decisions to help me do that. I mean, I think that's life. I think everybody's doing that. But yeah, this has made me really excited for what the next year holds and where my life is headed.